such an amateur move. I left my vlogging camera at home. So I'm going to be vlogging on my phones. Hopefully it provides the quality that's needed. But we are day one of our 2-week Europe trip. I say Europe trip because, guys, I don't know where I'm spending the second half of our trip. First half will be in Florence. Second half, I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to go to Croatia, Monaco, or if we want to go to Venice, Lake Como. I have no idea. So, yeah, this is a Europe trip, and we're just going to just see where the vibes take us. So, just landed in Amsterdam. Then we're gonna go to Florence. So we have to get our bags and then come back. Wait, where are we? Oh, okay, wait, yeah. We have to go get our bags and then we have to come back and check back in, which is kind of a blower, but that's how we kind of set it up. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Flight was good. My back hurts. Not too well rested, but what can you do about that? Okay. About to arrive. Alrighty. Oh yeah, we have to go through customs to come back. Gosh, this is so annoying. All other passports. We're finally here in Florence. This is day 2. Yesterday, when I tell you, yesterday was just a disaster. Not really a disaster. It wasn't a disaster, but it was a day. Finding the place, finding the building was a breeze. It was easy. It seemed complicated in Florence trying to navigate around, but it's actually really, really easy. The whole town in Florence is like a big old circle. So Florence is pretty easy to navigate. So it was easy to find the building. And it's so crazy how things work too, because when I first visited Florence, I always used to see people come out of these big, grand, beautiful, historic, like looking, old looking buildings. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's so fabulous. You know, this is your home. You just, you know, you're coming out of the building. It's so fabulous. For this trip, I told, you know, I was talking to Charli and I was like, maybe our experience shouldn't be in a hotel. Maybe it should be, you know, us living in Florence and what that looks like. So that's primarily why I got an apartment. And I specifically wanted to be in a building where it had like beautiful, grand, right, doors. It looked a little bit old but historic and it gave a little charm. So that's what the building looks like. But we're in a 4-story walk up, guys. Think about that. Think about all the bags that you have to walk up. Think about every time it gets hot, right? This week is supposed to be like 90 something degrees. So just think about when you come into the building after being in hot weather, you're sweaty, you know, you can't breathe, and you come in and you gotta walk up 4 flights of stairs. So I didn't really think about that. I didn't think about the up and down all day, every day. I've never lived in a walk up, even being in New York City. So some people might say, oh, that's 4 flights, that's nothing, right? Like, that's my life living in New York City. But that was never my life. I've always lived on a high floor. I always lived like the 20th floor. My grandmother lived on the 32nd floor. My sister lived in a high floor, you know what I mean? So I've always taken the elevator. Like I've never experienced, like, even in college, when I was living in a dorm, we had an elevator. I don't know that stair life until like in my house now. Like when I moved to Long Island, we have stairs. Like that's my first experience of like stairs. I've never taken stairs. So this right here, I was just like, oh, I should have thought about that. But I mean, listen, we're here now. Our suitcases are so heavy. Like I am a habitual, is it an habitual or a habitual? I gotta ask, but I don't know. But I'm an habitual overpacker. And it was one point, a few years, where I was just doing carry-ons. I have videos on TikTok where I'm like, carry-on is the way, carry-on is the way. And I've prospered in that life, in that space. And I don't know how I'm getting back to overpacking now. I know, like, from a psychological standpoint, I know why I'm an overpacker, but I still don't know why I'm an overpacker. You know what I mean? Like, why am I overpacking? And when you overpack, it's just so many things that come with that, like discomfort, just traveling, right? Taking your bags off the conveyor belt when you're at baggage claim, or finding a taxi. You can't get a regular taxi now, right? You have to get a bigger taxi. So it's like, and then the money that comes with that, right? You overpack, your bag is heavy. These airlines are charging you $100, $75, $50, right? And then some airlines, they charging you for bags. So if you don't have the one bag that, is included in your ticket, then you got to spend another $100, for the second bag. Like, it's just, and I'm pretty sure there's a good strategic way to pack, like to overpack, but not make your bag heavy. But regardless, you're still spending the money. So whether it's an overage or an extra bag, right? Like, it's just a burden. And then I'm not even traveling with my husband. It's me and the child. And I have to be the mother and the father because the child is not picking up any bags. Why would she pick up bags? So it was, needless to say, are you dressed? Oh yeah. So needless to say, it was a disaster coming up those 4 flights of steps with 4 big suitcases. I made Charli, I was like, girl, you're gonna have to help for the last one. You're gonna have to help, girlfriend. Miss Princess. So she helped with the last one. Panting, screaming, moaning. She didn't want to do it, but we got here. You did. So we got here. The apartment is actually really, really cute. It's more of the modern apartments in Florence. Again, Florence has a very old charm to it, and a lot of the apartments and even hotels resemble that. So I know I wanted a little bit more modern to our stay, so it could just be easier. If it was me, if it was by myself, I'd be fine. But I have the child that's accustomed to modern things and modern living. So I had to just make sure that it just looked like this. So she helped pick this out too. So before we got here, I made sure, I was like, here, what do you think about this? Because the one thing about Charli is she ain't in it, and her emotions, and she not feeling it, she not feeling it. And you gonna feel the wrath of that. Some people say that's me, but I don't know. I beg to differ. But anyway, so we're here. We went and we got some just normal pasta. I had lasagna. Charli had tagliatelle. Oh my God, I could not pronounce it. And this woman, the waitress, helped me pronounce it. She was like, it's this, it's this, it's this. She did it like 4 times. And I'm like, I still haven't gotten it. Even when I'm in the US, I always ask, how do you pronounce that? And I still can't get it. But she had that. It looks like, it looks like fettuccine, but it's the noodle is a little thinner with ragu sauce. So that was good. And then we had bruschetta. Love bruschetta. Love. And we had some Sprites. Charli was like, oh my God, this Sprite is so good. I'm like, yeah, when you get out of the US, soda tastes good. And you can tell, like, you do not taste the sugar. So we loved the Sprite at this place, so it was good. So we walked over, we got some gelatos, her first gelato in Florence, and that was good. And then we came home to unpack, unwind, because Charli has to meet with her camp friends today. And then the power goes out. Yes, the power. So we kind of freaked out. Well, I think Charli was very calm. I freaked out because now the AC is not on. The lights is not on. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, right? And I'm like, is it a blackout on the street, or is it just this apartment? What's going on? So I'm texting the house manager. We're calling my husband like he could do something, but I'm just like helping me navigate through like, what should I be doing? So we ended up sleeping together. I was like, hey Charli, come in my room. I feel very safe in this flat because they got like some 6-bolt something lock. Nobody's coming in here. So I felt safe, but my husband always says when there's a blackout, you never want to just like open your door and just start like looking around. So what we did was we looked out the window to just see, but it is 1:30 in the morning and everyone's lights is out because I'm like, everyone is asleep. Duh. So we couldn't really gauge if it was like a building power outage, if it was a street power outage. And there are like power outages are not unfamiliar in European cities, countries, right? They don't really have the infrastructure, especially Florence. They don't have really the power infrastructure to, I guess, withstand and hold a lot of machinery running all at the same time. So essentially that's what happened here in the apartment. The AC in my room was running, the AC here in the living room was running, Charlie's AC was running, we had the Wi-Fi running, we had TVs on, we had lights, like we were living like we were in Long Island. So we just have to be mindful of that. So this morning when I woke up, was able to kind of figure it out. And I just had to go to the breaker down on the first floor of the building and just do a couple of switching, and that was it. So if it happens again, at least I know what to do, but we just have to be mindful of the energy that we're using. And that's it. So we're about to go out. Charli has an orientation meeting. I don't know if I told you guys why we're actually really here though. We're here in Florence for the first week. Charli is doing acting classes, which is amazing. So I'm really here for her. Miss Thang wants to be an entertainer. She wants to do all the things. She hasn't figured out what she wants to do with her life. But as a parent, we just have to make sure that we're invested in all of the interests. So when it's time for her to kind of figure out and navigate, she has the resources, right? So we're here. We are here. She has a 1 week acting class, which is an extension of the camp that she normally does in the city, which was great that a camp has all of these different abroad options, which I think is fabulous. So yeah, so she has her orientation, so she can send me to counselors, the other kids that's here. So I'll drop her off and then I'll go do my thing. I want to find a supermarket, a pharmacy, because if you can't tell, I'm a little congested. And I'm starting to think that's what happens on planes now with me. I don't know, it happened in Miami. I just got an attack right after I got like off the plane, like nose runny, sneezing, the whole thing, and then it's happening again. So I'm like, I need some sort of like allergy probably, or some kind of cold medicine. I need something. So I'm gonna drop her off, then I'm going to the supermarket. I want to just put a couple of things in the refrigerator so while we're here, we can, snack, drink, and do all the things. I also forgot that in Florence, in Italy, I know in Florence, I don't know anywhere else in Italy, that they don't use washcloths, like the small towels. They use like a small towel as your washcloth and then a regular towel for your body. And I can't deal with it. Somebody told me to bring my washcloth or a loofah or something, and I didn't. So I'm gonna try and find us like a loofah, probably at a pharmacy, at somewhere where they sell like skincare things. So at least, we could use a loofah. I'm not into the big washcloths. I'm not into it. Get somebody else to do it. Okay, I took 2 showers and I'm already annoyed. So I'm going out to find that. And that's it. And I pretty know my little way, so I might go to the vintage store, but I think it's closed on Sundays, so I gotta look that up. But I'm just gonna walk around until she's ready, and then I'll pick her up, and then we'll come back for dinner, and then that's it, and then we'll start the week. The great thing is Charli's school is literally around the corner from where we're staying. So it's gonna be cool for her to go, and I'll let her go by herself some days and let her, go around the corner, go to school, come back. So that's gonna be cute. But yeah, so we'll take you around with us the entire week. I'm working this week too, so I'm working remotely, and then Terrance will come towards the end of the week, and then we'll hop around. I think we're still trying to finalize. This is the crazy thing about this trip. We're still trying to finalize what we're doing. We have no idea. There's a couple of things that we want to do, right? We have 2 itineraries. Come on, Charli, let's go. We have about 2 itineraries. One of them is from Florence to Venice, from Venice to Monaco, from Monaco to Croatia. I think that would be fabulous. I think it might be too much for 6 days, but I think that would be fabulous. So that's one itinerary. The other itinerary is to go from Florence to Venice to Lake Como, back to Venice and then home. That's another one if we just wanted to stay in Italy. And then the last option is from Florence to Rome to Capri. We stay in Capri and then come back to Rome and then go home. So there's benefits to all 3 itineraries. It's just depending on what kind of vibe we're trying to do and give. So that's where we are. So I was just on the phone with Terrance, and we have to finalize that by tonight, so we could book the hotels and at least we could figure out where we are. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's take Charli to orientation. But there's graffiti all over the city. It's pretty cool, but I get it. It's like Florence is considered like an artsy town. It's art. Reason why they have like acting classes here is all performance arts. So it makes sense that graffiti is all over the city. That is an art form. Okay, my arm hurts. I gotta go. I've been asking her to take off this jacket ever since we got out the house. Don't you feel better? No. Oh my God. This is what she does. My child. Meet Charli Smalls.
What?
What? What? What do you look like?
Stop moving. Oh.
It's just like it's not. Shadow. Yeah, it's not.
I need some sun.
Okay.
You know, highlighting my melanin.
Okay. Goodbye. So I just dropped her off. It's a lot of kids, which is great. I think she's gonna have an amazing time, and they all look like her age. But dropping her off, I have to pick her up around 8:30, and they're closer to where we are, which is great. The school is literally, again, around the corner from where we are. So I'm happy about that. So I feel good. Everybody seemed very nice. And she knows how to use her phone if she needs me. And I'm already tracking her, child. I don't play those games. Now off to the supermarket. Oh my God, they're playing Robin Thicke, Lost Without You, in the supermarket. Love that. Love that. We're taking a little night stroll. I just picked Charli up from the campsite. So we're strolling, taking photos, and doing touristy things. And then we're gonna go up, because it's kind of late and she has to get up early in the morning. And yeah, that's it. And I've seen all this before, so I'm not pressed.
Wait, sorry, I'm starstruck.
But yes, today was very relaxing. I went to the supermarket. Oh my God, did you guys see? I tried to get it. Some guy, I think he stole something, and then the security was like, you need to give it up, and he was like, I didn't take anything, so he was standing on business, and they ended up calling the cops, and the security was gonna fight him. I was like, ooh, child, we back in Harlem, we back in New York. It's like, child, the ghetto. Let me get out of here. The Italian ghetto. But yeah, that's what I did. I went, I ate my pizza, and I took a nap, and then I came out to get Charli, and now we're here. It is live out here. I mean, it doesn't look too live, but there's a lot of people out here. It's Sunday and it's late. It's almost 10 o'clock. People don't want to go back to their hotel room, child. I go to work tomorrow. That's very appealing. So I'll be working. She'll be going to school. And that's it. Oh, and this is where we're staying. Wait, is this the block? No. Where's our block? Oh, right here. I think our block is right here. Hey, y'all. Oh, now she's back on her vlog, child. Okay, let me show you our block. It's under construction. It's not the prettiest block, I tell you that. Oh my God, you hear her? Cute little block. And it's like right over there. And then we come out and we see, I don't know what this is. I think Santa something. It's a church though. That's it. All right, I'm outie, guys. Bye. You wanna go? Look at my bun falling. It's tired already. 4 flights every day to the penthouse. When we get out of here, we gotta go to one more apartment, and I'm either gonna be on the first floor or there will be an elevator, because I'm not doing no more steps. We're here. Jam. So,
I said my name.
All right, go ahead. Close the door. All right, look at this lock. All right, stop playing. Stop playing. Okay. We're back home. I did that. Calm down. Relax. That's the kitchen. All right, and we're back. We are back. Slept on the couch. All right. Good night. I'm inquiring about shipping a suitcase. I know. This is what happens when you're an overpacker. So after here, we're going to Rome and then we're going to Capri. And Charli and I have 2 suitcases each. And I feel like it's just going to be way too much to navigate Capri. I don't even know like what it looks like. From everything on TikTok, like the coast is nothing but stairs and all these other things. So I don't want to, one, put myself through another having to, carry all the suitcases, but I also don't want to do that to my husband too. Like 5 suitcases that he has to lug. It's just too much. So, and then plus the airlines charge you. I'm not flying business class this trip, right? Where you could bring as many bags as you can. That's the luxury of flying first class and business class. I mean, shit, you pay for it. But when you're just in regular steerage, they charge you, your bags and things. So it easily could be a good $400, $500 that you're just spending in overage and just additional bags. So I might as well take that money and just ship it in advance, and we don't even have to worry about the luggage around with us. So it's either that, or when we get to Rome, I find a storage unit that we could store our bags when we go to Capri. That's my last resort, which I think is still going to be expensive because you have to pay for the storage for like 4 days, 3 days. And then you have to still pay for overage and additional bags when we fly out of Rome. So, so I'm just trying to find the easiest way. And at least we could put our dirty clothes, used clothes, or things that I know that I'm not going to wear in a suitcase, and we can ship that. And I'll be comfortable with just one suitcase. This post office is nice. So much nicer than the States. So if I'm going to wait at any post office, I would rather wait here. So yeah, So I just came back from outside and I had a great walked about 3 miles. I found a FedEx that's going to ship the suitcases. So I'm just hoping that it doesn't cost me $1 bajillion. And something just crazy just happened to me. And I always hear these stories about it, but I never seen myself or even thought that I would be in these type of situations. So I'm walking past the Duomo, and it's a cathedral. It's a big church here in Florence, and there was some kids doing improv and dancing. So I thought it was just like a performance. So I'm sitting around, I'm still taking pictures of the Duomo because they're right in front of it. And I'm kind of paying attention to them, but then I'm not. And then I'm walking past and I'm like, oh, they're reenacting Jesus being nailed to the cross and him rising on the 3rd day. And I just said it out loud. I was walking past because I saw other people just really confused or whatever. And I was like, oh, this is Jesus. And 2 of the girls turned around and was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. We were going back and forth yeah, it's Jesus or whatever. So I'm just standing there. So I'm now I'm into what is being the dancing and the performance. And the 2 women come to me and they're talking and they're like, oh, what's your name? Where are you from? And she's like, oh, are you Christian? And do you believe in Jesus? And I'm like, yeah. I understand this whole scene that they're doing. And then she starts to tell me what it is. So it's these kids on a missionary. I've heard of these things, right? Of these young kids that go out and spread the word of, of the gospel and Jesus, and they're missionaries, and they go from area, country, region. And I do know that there's some that are rooted in evil and manipulation. And I do know that there are some that it's actually on a mission. And I want to say these young kids was actually on a mission. And so there was these two women, and they were telling me how they spend 1 month in Italy, going from Naples to Florence to somewhere else in Italy and the south of Italy and things like that. And they are just migrating through and through and just sharing their testimonies and things like that. And I was just, intrigued, and I was asking questions like, oh, that's a beautiful thing. Like, to see, and these are not older people, these are young kids, right? So to see at such a young age of these young kids forming and having a relationship with God and Jesus and their faith, it is a beautiful thing, because a lot of people don't have that relationship until so much older, or if not at all, right? So, I was listening to some of their testimonies. So they're all from around the world, these kids. So some were speaking Spanish, some were speaking French, some speaking Dutch, and then English as well. So when they were over, she was like, can you wait a minute? Can you stay for a while? And I was like, well, I can stay for a few minutes. So they come. So now I get a little nervous, because I'm like, they all crowd around me. So I put my purse a little close, because I've been told, in Italy, though it's very safe here and it's not a lot of crime, there's a lot of pickpocketing. So I was just like, listen, and this is the New York coming out of me. Okay, wait, what's going on? But it wasn't scary, they was huddling over me. It just came, right? Because she was calling them over. And one of the girls, her name was Alice, and she was the one that spoke English. And she was 16, I believe, 14 or 16. And she just asked, she was like, can I pray over you? And typically, I'm a little weary when people ask to pray over you, especially when you're in the street, especially in New York. I think it's New York because I just think the people there are nuts. And it's so bad. It's so bad to say, but I think people in New York are nuts. So when I'm walking randomly and somebody goes, can I pray for you? And I be like, oh no. I just be thinking, right? Because you just don't know what people are praying over you, their intentions, and what they're really signaling, and what demons and things that they have around them that now is going to shift your energy. I believe in the transferring and shifting of energy. So I'm just like, oh no. But something felt good about these young kids, and I really pray that they are doing, it seemed like they were doing great work. So I want to say, I hope they didn't ask for any money. So I was just like, okay, maybe this is cool. She didn't ask for anything. She was like, can I pray over you? So I was like, sure. And they all gathered and they were praying over me. Just the one girl was saying the one prayer. She was just so young and articulate and just knew how to pray. And it touched me. And I was just like, thank you. And then they were like, okay, have a great trip. And so, all I can believe is that was nothing but God speaking through, and using people as a vessel to bring me a message. I didn't go to sleep feeling the best. Charli and I had a little bit of an exchange yesterday about something that our family is going through. And maybe I needed to hear that to lighten my spirit and my soul, So I'm going to take that for what I believe that was, right? And yeah, so I just felt like I needed to share that because I just thought it was so wild. I always hear these stories about these encounters with strangers, but it having such a deeper connection with religion and spirituality and God and Jesus and things like that. So I never thought it would happen, but it happened right in front of the church, the cathedral and things like that. So, I mean, I'm not Catholic, but we still believe in Jesus and, Christ and God. So it makes sense, but it was just kind of weird, but I'm thankful. So I wanted to share that. So yeah, so that is it. So now I have two things that I have to think about, whether I'm going to extend the stay here for one more day, which is, so we're supposed to leave tomorrow. I have to make sure, I have to look at my reservation, but we're supposed to leave tomorrow, or I can extend it to Thursday. And then the apartment that I saw, I can do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or I leave tomorrow and get the apartment for tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So what I'm gonna do is kind of do a price difference because I do think this place is more than the place in the residential area. So that's number one. Number two is packing all these things. Number three is going all the way down the stairs. Number four is trekking it across town. It's not really across town. It's like a 10-minute walk, but like, what does a cab look like? We're in the center of Florence. So if you've been to Florence, you kind of understand where the center and the attractions and everything is. A lot of taxis cannot come into the center. Luckily for us, where we are, there's a taxi stand a couple of feet away. So I think we will be good to find a taxi to then go across town and don't have to walk. And around here too, walking is quicker than taking a taxi. Just because all of the roundabouts you have to do, because there's certain places in Florence that cars or taxis just can't go. So yes, I have to make a decision. We finally landed on what we're gonna do for the next week. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Rome for 2 days, I believe. We're gonna go to Rome for like a day and a half. Like, we're counting the travel day as a day. And then we're gonna go to Capri, and then we're gonna come back to Rome for 1 day and then head out. That's the itinerary. And while we're in Capri, we're gonna go to the coast. So we might go to Positano or Priana, I think it's called. I saw a couple of things. Priana is more a little chill. So yeah, so it should be fun. Capri is not as hot here, but that makes sense because it's on the coast, it's on the water, so it's a little cooler, which should be really nice because it's hella hot here in Florence. Well, I just been sweating up all my clothes. I saw a couple of emails from work that I'm gonna just answer really quickly, and then I'm gonna start to figure out what I'm gonna do, then do other things. Hopefully I don't fall asleep. I went to bed late again last night. Really didn't get too much good sleep, so I'm hoping that I can stay up for tonight. I'm gonna take Charli to one of my favorite restaurants here. It's a little hole in the wall, but it's so good. She loves fettuccine alfredo. So they have like authentic, like it's in a cheese bowl and they're, you know, stirring it around and the noodles are coming out and oh my God. I really need to lighten, so I need to shave, but I really need to lighten my underarms. Can you guys have do you have any recommendations? I've tried turmeric, I've tried all of the hyperpigmentation serums and all of that. I tried to scrub it. I tried to do the whole nine. I did laser hair removal, all of that. It just don't work. Oof. That's the one thing I hate, underarm, like the darkness there. So yeah, so we're gonna go to that restaurant, which is really cute. So hopefully she's gonna dog it. I already know she's gonna love it. It's so good. It's so good. So we're gonna do that, and then we'll probably take a walk along the water and then come back. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. But I need to figure out what I'm gonna do. So I gotta break out my computer. All right. So I wanted to share that. So I hope that inspired and uplifted someone's day and spirits. That, you know, be open to hearing, right? Faith is all about sight, hearing, seeing, and just making sure that you're standing still and hearing what God is sharing with you. So, and this is obviously for the believers and things like that. If you don't believe, then sucks to be you, but maybe you believe in something else, which I can't, you know, that's your thing. I'm not gonna knock you. All right. See you later. I don't know what that was. It's like more beautiful than Florence. Like seriously. Like look at this. What city? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
New York. No.
What? Not even close.
I rep my city.
It's not even close. It's breathtaking. Haven't been here. So stunning. So we're going to this restaurant that me and Daddy went to when we were here last year, and it was so good. They have great fettuccine alfredo. Oh, okay. All right. I love your outfit. Oh, thank you. Such a good fragrance. You know what I realized? I'm not as bloated and I'm not eating as much as I normally do, but I'm also not as bloated as I normally am. Like, the food in America has to chill. Like, it just has to chill. And you really see the difference when you are abroad, drinking the soda, drinking the water, eating all the food, eating the food that, you know, put some pounds on you back home. You eat the same food, like pasta, cheese, and you look good. Like, I'm wearing this top that was so tight on me last week. So tight on me last week. And I brought it, and like, it's so loose. It feels good. I don't feel like a stuffed sausage. Like, that shit needs to be studied. I mean, I'm pretty sure people have studied it, but you know what I mean? Like, we really need to look at that. Like, I mean, it ain't much you could do too. What you gonna do? Not eat when you're in the US? I mean, you can move, right? We can move, but realistically, is that happening? You know, is that happening? It's crazy. I need to be on a real health kick anyway, because to see how my body just like shrinks like that is insane. And eating the same thing, it's not like I'm not eating. Your girl is eating. I just don't feel bloated and like heavy. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, my little look, I got on an all black. I don't even know if you see, child. I'll show you guys, but this little peplum top and these little black shorts and these little sandals. I don't know why I keep saying little, but yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm really kind of like enjoying my Italian lifestyle. I'm going to Pilates tomorrow. I found a little studio. I gotta stop saying little. Like, why am I calling it little? It's a big studio. Going to do big Pilates, do big things in Italy. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow, which should be cute. That's it, y'all. All right, let me finish up and I'll speak to you guys. I'll come back. How long does it take?
By the afternoon is free.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, but I have some more problems.
Love that. Handmade leather bound books. This is amazing. I'm gonna get me and Terrance one. Oh yeah.
Yes, it's beautiful, made by hand.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So, that one, for example, is the same of this one.
Yeah.
That one is the cow leather.
Yes.
That one is wild boar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like the cow.
Cow. Here we have a lot of cow.
Yeah.
And like goat on pig.
Okay, goat is nice.
For example, I have something like.
Can I get this in? I can take this black one.
Okay. If
which
you
is
want
nice.
another black, I can make another black. If you want to like different kind of black, this is flat.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, I have another one with the same.
I kind of like the pebble look. This is goat?
No,
What's this?
No. This is cow.
Oh, this is the
This is
calf.
Different kind of stamp. When
Yes, yes, the embossing. Yes.
the embossing.
Okay, I like this. I like these two.
Okay. If you want, you can choose the color of the table.
Okay,
Oh,
that's nice. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. A nice tonal. Yeah.
Like this, you don't see.
Yeah, I like that. That one is
Okay,
nice. So we'll do
perfect.
this too, those two.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I'll take this. I'll. You know what? I'll pick it up when I come back.
Yes. Which
Okay.
part of US?
Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you.
Prego.
I love it. Okay. Hey guys, good morning. I am outside the Airbnb. Well, I'm outside the apartment waiting for an hour so I can get a cab so I can go to the other Airbnb because we had to leave today. So we're going to the next one, but they won't let me leave my bags until a certain time. So I'm just at a cafe waiting for about an hour, and then I'll get a cab and head over to the next place. So I found somewhere where it was shade. It feels good. I got my fan. You probably hear it. It's so loud. It's a nice morning today. It's around 76, like 75 degrees, so it's not as hot, but it's gonna get hot. Best believe it's gonna get hot. So I'm eating a croissant with some raspberry jam and butter. So good. It's on this cute little cutting board that we love. I love when things come out looking very aesthetically pleasing. And I have on my London Blues. My London Blues. Absolutely love these. They're so chic. They are so chic. 12 p.m. Studios. London Blues. Okay. All right, so I checked in to the new apartment and oh God, it's so loud. Sorry guys. I checked into the new apartment and I'm pleasantly pleased. The building is much more modern. It still has a historic old character and old Florence feel to it, especially outside. But when you go in, it's a little bit more modern or just a little bit more updated than the other one. This one is in like more of a city type of vibe. I would think like, this kind of reminds me of like the chic area of Florence. But you can see that they kept some of the storefronts, the doors, the arches. So they're keeping the actual charm of, you know, Florence, the city, but it's a little bit more updated. But they have everything. They have bars, supermarkets, little shops. So it's still a great location. It's far, a little distance. You have to walk to everything. I'm not in the center anymore, but it's very live. Like, people are walking up and down these streets. So, oh, and they had a McDonald's, so I know Charli is gonna be happy about that. I know she's gonna want a burger or fry or something, because she's like, okay, though I love pasta, I'm kind of tired of it. So yeah, so that's where we are. So I'm just gonna walk around, kind of peep the scene. Like, there's schools around here. So yeah, this is totally like downtown. You drop your kids off, probably people work down here. There's office buildings. So yeah, so I'm gonna try to walk around. There's a, what is this? I guess this is the train, one of the train stops. Yeah, super cute neighborhood. Yeah. All right, so let me kind of get my bearings and see what's what, and I'll come back. I'm on a tour. I just walked in and booked the tour 10 minutes after I spoke to you guys. So I'm about to go to the Accademia, where we will see Michelangelo's sculptures, i.e. the David. So that's where I'm going. And I've been here so many times and never seen it. So I have time, so I said, why not? So that's what I'm doing. So how was dinner with the gang?
Dinner was good, very filling. They had like American portions, so it was this big old burger.
What you got? Burger and French fries?
Get up. I was expecting something elegant with like a little drizzle.
Oh, and they gave you this big old burger.
Big old American burger.
Oh, that's nice. Seemed like y'all was having a good time. The girls looked upbeat. The boys was like, whatever. Right? Ooh, I just finished what? I just finished eating chicken parm and spaghetti. So good. It was so good. I ate at that Pepe restaurant. She's not paying me any attention. Yeah, let me turn off the camera so we can have a conversation.
Oh.
Okay. No. Good. Goodbye. Good night. Okay, so we're in the new apartment and it is stunning. So beautiful. So let me show you. The light is not good in the entryway, which I am so bummed about because the entryway is gorgeous. Okay, so you come in, right? And like, look at the ceilings. I mean, breathtaking. How stunning is this? Okay, I don't even know what this is. I'm not gonna open that right now, but so you come through this door. This is look at all our suitcases. Like, that don't make no sense. I'm about to condense. But we come through this big grand door. There's a lot of bathrooms in here. So this is bathroom 1. All right, so this is the bathroom. Very nice and modern. I don't know who these people are, right? A little shower. And then you come through the hallway and let's go to the kitchen. So this is the kitchen, pantry, the fridge. There's a dishwasher, electric stove, but it's operated through motion. So all you have to do is put your pot on the stove top. Really advanced and modern appliances. Smeg, is that how you? Yeah, I think it's Smeg, right? Yeah. And then here's the living room that looks like a bedroom, but this is a sofa, which is so fun. Very high ceilings. I wish I would have stayed here the entire time, but it wasn't available because when I booked the other one, this wasn't available. And then it became available and I was like, all right, let's just stay here. So this is the living room, kitchen. Okay, so let me show you the bathrooms. The bathrooms are so funny, and I'm gonna show you why. Like, why is there a shower right there in like the middle of the middle of the room? Isn't that funny? I never know like how to do lights. So again, it's not a lot of light in these rooms. It is very dark. I'm pretty sure you could, you know, there's a lamp there, another lamp up there. So, but it's very big, very spacious. This could be for Charli. Oh wait, no. There we go, another light back there somewhere. And then like a shower. It's so strange, but so funny. And it has like this whole sunken platform type of construction to it. That's cool. High ceilings. I don't know who these people are. This is another, wait, I think I showed you guys. Oh yeah, another bathroom. I didn't show you this bathroom. Another damn bathroom. Right, so 2 showers, a bidet, and another toilet, a little sink. Hello. And here's the master bedroom with a tub. And, oh, this has a tub. That's not a shower. That's, what is this? A closet wardrobe and a sink. This is so funny. And then the bed. What I love about it is that each room, a TV, which we were missing in the other house. So we could only watch TV in the living room. And sometimes I like to go to sleep with the TV and it was hard, right? To fall asleep in the living room. The couch was small. So to even fall asleep in this living room with this big couch is just amazing. So I feel very comfortable here. And it's cute. So this is home for the next 3 days. We leave Saturday. Today is Wednesday. And yeah, so I think we're gonna have a good time here. And then I'll show you the rest of the building when I go downstairs. And they have like a little courtyard, which is cute. A little picture moment. I believe they have like, I thought I saw like a restaurant in this building, but don't get me to lying. They have all these like beautiful doors that separates each room. So this is nice. So I'll put this description box if you ever coming to Florence. The Duomo, the cathedral, is literally like a block away. So the only thing with this is a lot of people in this area. There's a lot of people in this area. The good thing about it though, there's not a lot of bars and restaurants over here. It's just the main attraction. So when the main attraction is closed, you'll have some stragglers that like to take their night photos, but you don't get the drunken people that's walking up and down the block. Now, where we were before, there was a lot of bars. It was very intimate. It was like the heart of the center, right? So we got a lot of drunken people, you know, going back to their rooms, screaming, "Ooh, ah," you know, all types of night. So it's a hit or miss. It's very different. It's very different. So I'll report back how the whole experience was. The experience in the other apartment was decent. It was good. I had no complaints. I thought it was very cozy and very nice. The apartment, it's just like that one TV thing. Listen, we're a home of TV watchers. We watch TV. We watch TV when we're in the house. So it's almost like 3:30. Charli gets out at like 4:35, so I have to make my way back over to where our old apartment was, which is about a 10-12 minute walk. So I should probably start heading that way. And then I can stop. I wanted to go to Saint Laurent and get some shoes. No damn well I don't need no shoes because I need to already ship some stuff back prior to our departure. But I can't find these shoes in the city, so I'm gonna see if they have them here. Yeah, so I just might do that real quick. And did I tell you like I'm loving these London blues? They're so good. So yeah, so that's it. It's very odd, but it's cute and comfortable and modern and really cool to just like stay in. All right, oh my God, they have washcloths. Wait a minute. Oh no, it's not a washcloth. It's smaller than the ones that I had in the other apartment. It's like face towels. The ones in the other apartment, guys, was long as my braids. I'm like, who's washing their body with this? It's crazy. It is what it is. Oh, and they got a washing machine in here, which is good. But unfortunately, they don't have a dryer. So a lot of these places don't have dryers. They just have washers. And it's because the dryer takes a little bit more electricity to run. And apparently, when you own property, you have to request certain watts, I guess, or certain, I don't know what the unit of measure for electricity is, but I guess it's watts or kg. Don't get... Okay, physics was not my thing. I love math, but physics was not my thing, okay? But whatever that unit of measure is, you have to request a certain amount of watts for your place. Yeah, did not know that. And how I do know that is because in the last apartment, the electricity went out. And I was like, what the fuck? Why? And when I went to go see that other apartment that I showed you guys, I was asking him about, will there be any, power outages in his place? And, I told him what we experienced, and he was like, oh no, because he was telling me how he requests a higher amount of voltage or whatever it is. So yeah, so I think that's just kind of like, it's so funny. The things that we take for granted in the States and how we live and things like that, right? Which it's probably better to do it this way to regulate and control the amount of energy and electricity and power you're using in a city. But it's different because, Florence is small. Like, it's easier for you to do that, right? You can't do that somewhere like a Chicago or New York or LA. Like, it's very hard to do. So I get it, but yeah, it's interesting. Very interesting. Okay, gotta go. Speak to you later. Smooches. Surprise! Guess who's here?
I just traveled around the world to see you. What's up, baby?
Guess who is here? Terrance has entered the dilemma.
I entered the chat. It's nice.
It's nice, right? Only a man could travel with a goddamn carry-on in a backpack.
I'm a professional traveler. I know how to get it done. Where we taking this?
In the bedroom. to cheese cooking class. We are making pasta with ragu sauce. So,
Because there is
what
no
we
need
doing.
here, but regulation,
And here's my
we
assistant,
wash our hands.
Charli Small.
So
So,
the most that
stay
we do.
We gotta change the way we cook.
So,
Because the way we cook clearly is
this
not the
one
right
is a
way.
Chianti di Selva. So you stop here. You never go all the way down. What? Hold on. Yeah, for the camera. Let's go. You set the hand as I show on the pole. And this is diced.
Okay, so we made it onto the bus. So we take this bus into like the countryside of Tuscany where the outlet mall is. So we're gonna do a little bit of shopping today and then get ready, probably have some dinner and then get ready to leave for Rome tomorrow. But a little shopping before we go. So excited. All right, I'll report back. They got us waiting out here in front of Mason Margiela. Ain't nobody in the store. Like, that's just like, that shit is not luxury to me. Like, for one, waiting outside the store is not luxury. Two, there's no one in the store. And three, why should be some bullshit in there that we don't even want, which is so annoying. But like, you got two people in there. Like, come on. And I know the ratio customer to sales associate is not 2 to 1. How are you sustaining and running a business like that? That doesn't make no sense. Shit like this be having me like, alright, I'm leaving. I can't deal. 2 minutes is done? Or you gonna wait another 2 minutes?
I'm good. Unless you wanna.
Nah, there's nothing in there. I don't see nothing in there. Alright, we out. You ain't gonna be having us be waiting. That's too much. I work too hard for my money. Alright, we're gonna try and pop into Prada. I scored big the last time I was here at Prada. Would love to go into Gucci because I scored big at Gucci too, but the line is ridiculous and we don't really have a lot of time to shop. And they are letting people in by dozens, but I don't know. Alright. So you can't film in Prada, so I'll try to use my phone. Alright, I'll be back. This crop blazer is everything. It's too small, so we're seeing if they have another size, like one size up, but this looks so good. I'm taking the pants. I need a new pair of leather pants, and these Saint Laurents are amazing. This tank top, I've been wanting so bad. It just fits. It's just so sexy, but I do not want to spend $500 for this tank top, but like, it's super sexy. This one is so nice.
I will check if I've.
I think I just need one size up.
Just one size.
Yeah, it's a little.
Here maybe.
Yeah, and it feels
Wow,
tight.
It's super nice.
It's so nice.
Can you feel the label?
Yeah, oh.
Can you feel it? I don't know where it is.
You got it?
Oh, where is the label? It's not there.
Oh. Sometimes just the brands just don't get it right with like sizing, and everybody can't.
Yeah. No, that's nice.
It's like, love this little look.
Mm-hmm. Go hard.
so nosy. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But me and Terrance are on our way to dinner. Charli is asleep. She had a long week, child. She is tired. The camp is over. She had a great time. She filmed her monologue today, so can't wait to watch it. But yeah, so the camp is over and we head for Rome tomorrow. The mall was cute. We didn't find a lot of things, but I'll talk about that a little bit later because I was kind of disappointed. But yeah, so a little nightcap, a little dinner, a little powwow with me and the hubs. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And it's my little fit. I don't think I've showed you guys any of my outfits this entire vlog, but don't worry, I'll try to incorporate it somehow in the edits. And I should have put some boob tape on this top because my little boobs is flying out. It is windy out here, but it feels so good. So yes, Zara top, Noel pants, Hermes, Zara bag. That's it. And I don't even know why I have on these shoes because I do not like them. All right, I guess I'll speak to you guys later. See you tomorrow. Off to Rome. So we just finished eating and it was so good, right?
Amazing. Very good. One thing about Italy, you eat good and you're never like bloated or feeling heavy. We ate pizza and bruschetta as appetizers, had pasta, had steak, and I feel light, like I had a salad.
Yeah, so crazy. We had so much food and I feel good. I can eat again, but I'm not. See, like, why people gotta be yelling in my video? Always. So we're about to go get a little nightcap. We dropped Charli off some food. She wanted to stay in. Child, let her stay in. This thing had a long week. And it's so many people out here. It's so, what time is it? It's like 11 o'clock. And look at Times Square. So many people. So we're about to go to SoCal. No. Locale. It's a bar that we visited. Well, we went to this bar when we was here last year. Well, the year before last. And it was cute. So we're going to go again. And that's it. All right. Bye. We are finally here in Rome. I just gave you the room tour really quickly. This is a suite, 1-bedroom suite. So Charli has a pull out. She doesn't have a bed nor a room. This is nice for you. Comfortable. And then a TV. We're gonna explore. We're gonna rest for a little bit, get something to eat, explore, and then tomorrow is where we're gonna like do all of the things. And I'll bring you with me, obviously. Great train ride, so comfortable. If you are moving and chucking and jiving and city hopping, and you go from Florence to Rome, get the Italia Train and book business class. Do not be in there with steerage. Do not be in there with steerage. You know, I'm just playing. The only reason why we booked business class on the train was because of our big bags and just like, it's just giving me a little bit of anxiety. So if you're someone like me that travels high anxiety and you just want to move around and be comfortable, book the business class. I got my 12 p.m. studios on, and yeah, I have nothing to say. Except for I'm very happy. I feel like I'm on an adventure, especially with like taking a train. I feel like I'm backpacking, like elevated backpacking. That's what I feel like I'm doing. So yeah, so Rome, it looks like a city. Like they've upgraded Rome. It's modern. It looked like a regular, normal city. So we about to have some fun. The guy downstairs said, it's so funny because I hear so many mixed reviews about Rome. I've heard that Rome is nasty to black people. There's racist people here, which you can say that anywhere, right? We got racist people right there down the street from where you live in New York. I mean, in United States. You know what I'm saying? But people are saying, you know, like they would never come back to, wait, hold on. So yeah, so I've heard mixed reviews. And then some people are like, oh, the people are very nice. The food is even better here than it is in Florence. So I'll be the judge of that. I'll come back and do a full report. I'll let you know if they were mean to us, because you know, I don't play that. I don't play that. Nobody being mean to us. But you know what I'm saying? I'll let you know if somebody tried it. I'll let you know if somebody tried me. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna stay like this. Like, I can't. Sweatshirt, hoodie, some jean shorts, and some sneakers. Or whatever tank top I have underneath. I'm not changing. I'm not doing all that. And it's so funny because this trip, I haven't been wanting to do all of that. You know, the whole getting dressed, full glam. Sometimes you just really just want to just throw something on and be really chill and don't have to worry about all of the things. And that's what I want. I don't want to do all of the things. I wish I was naturally like I woke up like this, but whatever. All right, guys, Charli said my hair is starting to look like dreadlocks, so I'm gonna have to water it a little bit so the curls could kind of curl, but it's my braids. Okay, bye. Yo.
Shoot, like, oh, you reread. Oh my.
So, I just want to say this. Say this to my daughter. My daughter just received something in her phone that I predicted would happen. And I keep telling her that I lived a life so she could soar. Right? I've lived, I've done the mistakes, I've grown, right? And I've learned from them. And I keep telling her that I've gone through these things. So if I tell you something, I'm 99.8% accurate, true. Like, believe me, it's gonna happen. I know. And just right now, she goes through her phone, she receives something, and I'm like, I told you. So why didn't you do what I told you to do? I don't understand. Guys, if you are younger and you are watching this video, hi my youngins. Listen to your parents. Listen to your parents, right? Take their advice, take their guidance, because they are true. They lived, they walked so you could run, so you could soar, so you could fly. They did all of the things. So now she's kind of like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know I'm right. I know that I'm right. So why don't she listen?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Right.
But she gonna learn. She's gonna learn. I told you gonna learn. Anywho, so tomorrow, what are we doing tomorrow? We're going to Colosseum tomorrow.
We're going to Colosseum and Rome Glamour.
Yes. going to the Colosseum, we're going to the fountain. I don't know what any of these names are. There's the fountain where we gotta have our coins so we can make a wish. Like a famous one in Rome. And then there's something else. I'm hoping we don't have tickets to get access to the arena, like be at the arena, like inside. But we're from New York. We're gonna finagle that ish out. We're gonna figure it out. I'm getting access to that arena.
Right.
I'm getting access to that arena. So we gotta hurry up. So the time is 11:10. We need to go to sleep so we could get up in the morning.
What time we gotta get up?
No, our tickets are for 1 o'clock, so we have time.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm like really excited. I'm excited to go because I love to see things in real life of things that I've learned about, things that's in like the textbooks, things that's like, right? Like special landmarks in historical like places. To actually see it with my bare eyes. What? Well,
I never
so
heard
serious.
the term bare eyes.
Oh, your bare eyes?
I think it's my own eyes.
Oh, with my own eyes?
With my bare eyes.
It is with my bare eyes? Yeah. I can't wait.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna feel like I'm at the arena, like fighting, like with armor and stuff. Cannot wait. Okay, so we are going to see you tomorrow. But again, youngins, no. Listen to your parents.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
You should have listened to me. Look at you.
No,
look at you. Look
no,
at you.
I'm just showing the camera something. I don't.
In the bed. In the bed. Rome is so pretty. I actually like Rome. The people were nice.
Yeah, that's very nice to us.
That was nice. So I don't know where the other people was at. But we'll see. Okay. I'm gonna take a little nap. Bye. See you at dinner. Alright, gotta do the other move. Overwhelming, but we're gonna get to it. So they have not restored this at all. This is what's left, which is kind of insane. This thing is still vlogging, child. My nose is still running, child. Oh my god. But it's such a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Okay, so we bought our tickets in advance, which is great. The only thing that I don't think our tickets include arena access, but I really hope we can finagle that. Because, Jesus, the selling is crazy. They want to sell you a hat, water, a fan, battery pack, tickets, a goat, a lamb. Jesus. We don't have access to the arena. Those tickets were sold out for today, so if you're planning on coming here, get your tickets. in advance and make sure you get arena access. So that's like the bottom of the Colosseum. I'm so looking forward to doing that. Okay.
It's the oldest quality.
What's wrong with it? Okay. Bye. All right. So we did not go to the other like monuments or the other area in the Colosseum because Charli's tired, Terrance is tired, and I'm kind of tired too. So I'm okay. I just wanted to see the Colosseum. I wanted to see the fountain, but it's okay that I didn't see it. I'll be back soon. So we're going back to the hotel. They look like they're going to sleep. I might hit the pool and try to relax a little bit. That's it. And that's the end. Tomorrow we're off to Capri, and that's strictly relaxation. So yeah, it's been a long 2 weeks, I can say that. 2 weeks is long. So is the cab here? We're waiting for our Uber to get back to the hotel. It's here?
It said 1 minute.
Oh. Place was so nice that we just came from. It's called Jim's Rooftop. Super chic, super cute. So if you're ever in Rome, check it out. And then now there's a college party happening right next door. Oh, this is totally like college party.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's definitely, I would think so. It's much younger than Florence. It's much longer than Florence, so it might be some college.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is okay. Yeah, that's definitely a college party. The young kids, young flow. We going home.
I think. Nah, we go home.
All right, guys. We are on our way to Capri, and I'm just packing. So it's a little bit cloudy, and it's supposed to rain a little bit today. So our ferry time changed, and I'm so happy that I saw the alert because now the train to Naples, where we're catching the ferry at, to Capri, I had to move up the train time. So now we're kind of like scrambling, but not scrambling to hurry up to catch the earlier train to the ferry. So yeah, so we're just packing. When I tell you, I am so relieved that I sent 2 suitcases home. It should be home now, like today, Monday. I'm just so happy because trying to maneuver with all of these suitcases, guys, it's just, I know sometimes we be wanting the looks and all of that. Oh God, I need to get back to my simple packing because I need to get back to the experience, the reason why I'm traveling, and not be thinking about fashion. Even though fashion is in me, it's in me, I have to stop. It's too much, and it's a hassle, and it's a hassle for me, it's a hassle for my husband to have to help me and do all the things. Like it just doesn't make any sense. So that's my travel tip, y'all. Pack as light as you can, especially if you're going into a city that has like the shopping, right? So versus shopping before the trip, just shop during, you know, and that'll just help you regulate the amount of things that you are traveling with, right? You can manage it a little bit better because this ain't it. I don't like it. I didn't like how it was making me feel. I was like very, very anxious. Like, how are they gonna move around? I don't know, like, the ferry situation, the train situation. So it might have been better if I knew what I was going into, but I did not know what I was going into. So that whole trying to figure it out, I'm like, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I have no control. I don't like this. The Virgo in me was like going absolutely nuts. So yeah, so last night Terrance and I we had like a nice little dinner at the hotel, and then we went to a rooftop to get some drinks at Jim's Rooftop Bar or something like that it's called. It was such a vibe. It was so much fun. It was super cute. So if you guys are ever in Rome and need a little rooftop situation, the music was good. The music was like 80s though. Not 80s, like 90s, early 90s. But yeah, you knew all the songs, right? Like it was like the top 100 90s, early 90s playlist. So it was cool. Which I'm realizing, like, all of the music that we've been hearing here is like 80s and 90s music, but American music. So funny the amount of influence the culture has. Okay, so that's what we're about to do. Charli did not come with us. Miss Thang had to get her beauty rest, honey. She's been asleep since 8 o'clock yesterday, and Miss Mamas is still asleep. I'm telling you, we had a week. Okay, let me finish packing and I'll come back. Also, this vlog is all over the place. The quality is all over the place. I've been using 3 different cameras, 2 phone cameras, even a Canon G7X, whatever that camera is, my Leica camera, and then the Osmo. So I apologize, guys. Like, this thing's gonna be all over the place, but listen, what are we gonna do? We gotta work with what we got, right? All right. So we're here in Naples, so now we gotta find a taxi to get to the ferry. We're literally taking a boat, a car to get to Capri. A boat, car, plane, a bike, everything. Just feels like a bunch of scamming going on, but it's not, but it just feels like it. It's got everybody walking up to you like, taxi, taxi, taxi. Yeah, we need a taxi. Is giving me Nostrand Avenue. What is giving
125th. Don't try to do that.
Flatbush. It's giving me Flatbush. Oh, so funny. Better pray your luggage get there. Y'all don't want to come? They go, okay? Got about 40 minutes on this boat. 40 minutes. First of all, we're in like a storm. On our way to Capri, the waves are really high. The boat is going like this. We're going up and down. Oh my God, people are screaming. Like, child. I just want to get off this fucking ferry. Right, we're at the villa. So nice. The grounds are beautiful. Sorry, I'm in a towel. I just got out the shower. It's a little breezy because it's still kind of inclement weather. It looks like the rain clouds are passing, but there's a few winds. But it's still beautiful out here. So beautiful. The outside is gorgeous. The inside is your typical Italian decor. So it's not as modern as what we came from. But yeah, it's like Italian island, right? So it's okay. Needless to say. However, it's super beautiful though. Super beautiful. I'll share the Airbnb information, but I do think that they're better. But I did get this Airbnb last minute. Wait, let me tell you something. The damn ferry here, child, I was praying to God, but we got here safely, and the hike up here is no joke. All of those TikToks where you see the people breathing hard coming up, talking about the map say 10 minutes, but you are vacationing in Italy. That's all accurate. All accurate. So you have to pack light, or you get that electric car and it takes your bag straight up, and then you just walk in. But that's what it is. So I just got the shower, about to get dressed. Miss Thang is in the pool doing all types of TikToks and doing all the things. My husband's on a work call, and I'm about to get dressed because I want to go get some dinner, and I want to go into a little center. Super cute, super cute, super cute, super cute. And yep, that's what we're doing. All right. Well, I guess I can show you inside. It ain't nothing special, guys. It ain't nothing special.
That stage.
It's cute. So this is Charli's room. It's a mess. And then there's a bathroom in there. And then here's like the little living space. And then I don't know what this little space here is, but they got like a little bed. So if we had somebody here, they could have slept here. They got like a little TV. And then there's a bathroom, a little powder room. And here's the kitchen.
I think hopefully, they start seeing the decrease. I'm getting a couple calls from, I got a couple emails from.
Yep. And they stocked it. They stocked the, well, not stocked, but they got a little bit of breakfast food in the refrigerator for us. Some yogurts, some water. They got butter because they got croissants here. They got us a little Prosecco, which is so nice. Some pear juice. We got the oils, salt, and pepper. So things that we can cook with if we want to cook. Some cornflakes. These are some croissants. So nice. So nice. We can have some breakfast in the morning. Yeah, and that's it. And then one more bedroom. Let me show you guys the other bedroom. There's the other bedroom. That's it. Very colorful. I tell you this, they ain't got no Netflix. You know how I feel about that. So I guess I was watching a Italian drama. A husband, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, they arguing. So that's the only thing I know. And that's it. All right, so we are getting dressed. Sorry, I'm in my towel. Sorry, guys. All right, I'll be back. No, your feet is touching the floor. They're not. I swear. The booty Judy. Sorry. We're here playing Marco Polo, and she's losing.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to annihilate.
I can't run. I cannot run. I am soaked. Boo. All I do is play. Okay. My skin. I feel like I need this little mask. This is the Biodance mask, sheet mask. This is like a collagen mask. You know, been traveling, so wanted to kind of give my skin some tender loving care tonight. So we doing this and we're off to bed. So we don't have anything planned tomorrow. We're just gonna chill, probably go to the center, walk around, and then that's it. Probably go to the pool, do the things. But great first day in Capri. So I will speak to you guys later. This looks ridiculous. Okay, bye. It's cute.
How did he get some?
Maybe that's up and down.
All right.
Oh, that's why I'm not
Day
getting any.
2, Capri. I'm getting married today. Still on my white dress. Renewing 10-year vows. No, I'm lying. We're not, but I just look like it. Oh, that's nice. See that little car? That's what we need. So we're going down to the center to do a little, you know, a little 1-2. We go to the Prada store just to look, just to see. I don't know. Get us some little lemon ices because I hear the lemon ices are the thing here in Capri. We, as a family, have on white and blue. Charlie looks like a local. Turn around, Duty. Capri Charlie. Terrance looks like he's about to go on a boat, and I look like I'm about to get married. So, and that's it. Yesterday we got caught in the rain, which was crazy. All 3 of us slept in the same bed, which is even crazier because Terrance was like, I don't want my daughter in the front of the house with that door. It's not safe. I'm like, child, she'll be okay. But Miss Thang jumped her butt right in the bed with us. Okay, wedges. Okay, I have one of these little cheapo Hermes sandals, and I almost fell. Would you be hold wedge?
Probably best to go down this because he said that was more steep.
Yeah, we know.
Right
Oh, we
here.
can see it from this spot.
I'm gonna assume.
Why didn't y'all look at the time?
Ah. How beautiful is AI? Oh my God. This is gorgeous. Thank you, God. That's all. That's it. It's amazing. Oh, they got Adidas here. Yeah, let's see what they have here. These are cute. at the restaurant. We're in Anna Capri, and this is more so for me and what I think and what I gather and my assumptions is that this is the more residential part of the island. It kind of looks like it, and when I tell you the way that they've set up and the way that they put the systems in place on this part of the island to have things run smoothly, it's so insane. I swear he tries everything. Like, what is this? Grilled octopus. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at him.
Everything gonna be alright.
He's so greedy. All right, I'm about to try it too. Because he said that I need to grow up. Right, Terrance? That's what you said? They brought up my 12 p.m. chef. What it tastes like, Charli?
It tastes like this.
That's your fault, baby.
Okay, I'm trying it.
Okay, hey y'all. I just finished cleaning.
Oh, definitely need some hot sauce though. A little hot sauce?
So I ordered and
So beautiful.
Okay. Oh, very good.
He loves it.
I know, sí. Okay, if you want to make that three,
Little baby. Now we're on our way back to town. Hopefully we could catch the Bottega store because I want to go get my bag. Whipping out these. So our last stop, we're at the Hangout, getting a little nightcap before we head up the hill to the villa. And it was a pretty good day. Be a little goodie. Got me a little goodie. And yeah, such a great day. Tomorrow we're heading on the boat, and then Thursday we go home. Love it here. All right, speak to you guys tomorrow. So today's boat day. We are touring the island of Capri. Then we're gonna go to the Amalfi, and then we're gonna go to Positano. So we're just going along the coast, and I'm very excited. It's like a 7-hour tour. We booked a private one so we can, you know, get off the boat, come back on the boat, do however we please with this day. So yeah, really excited to see the Amalfi Coast. I think that's it. This is my little boat outfit, and I have another dress in my bag. We got Charli there, and Terrance is up there. We have like a little small boat, but like these little mega boats, child, that is it right there. When I get me some money, I'm getting me a boat. It's so funny, me and Janae was talking and was like, forget all that other shit people be buying. To get you some motor toys. You need a boat, you need a plane. Those are the things you need. Fabulous. Just fabulous. All right, let's go on over to our little boat. Listen, I'm grateful. I am grateful. Okay, I'll be back. All right, finally made it. This is so beautiful. Unfortunately, the Blue Cave, the grotto, is closed due to rough waters and high tides. Maybe 2 days ago it was storming. So remember when we got here, it was like raining crazy. So I guess the water is still kind of, you know, high tides from there. So yeah, so unfortunately we couldn't go to the Blue Cave, which is fine. So I'll just put up a little picture of what the Blue Cave is. I feel like you wouldn't have wanted to go into the Blue Cave anyway.
We gotta manage our risk.
Oh, the good thing is the people of Capri know when it is safe to go in and when it's not. So I trust their judgment. So yeah, so it's fine. So what we're gonna do is go around Capri, then go to Positano, and then Amalfi, and then we'll be back. So this should take roughly like 6 hours, 6, 7, and then we're gonna stop for lunch. So yeah, so we're just chilling. Charlie's in the boat, journaling, I think, or sleeping. She's doing something, I don't know. That's it, we're just chilling. And we're matching again. But we don't plan to match at all. We're not that couple. We're not that family.
But we always end up.
Yeah, we always end up matching. It's crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
Because we're in sync here. We see each other. He's missing all of this. It's crazy.
It's the same. You can see the same.
So they're saying this whole thing is a little private island and only one house. It's an Italian family from Florence. They brought this whole island. So this over here, here, over there, that one. Yeah, so 3. It's a church, one house, and a lighthouse. All on this private island. Must be nice. Amazing. I mean, you know what? It could get pretty lonely, I guess. But if you had a lot of people and your people had boats, right? But it'd be great for holiday. You can just get away. I don't know why I said loco. That's Spanish. These people are Italian. Babe, see if she wants to come up.
What you want?
See if Charlie wants to come up.